Greetings, Sarah. A moment, if you please.
The Registrar still won't see us, and our guar steaks are beginning to spoil in their carts.
You have to wait your turn, Sarah. The line forms to my left.
You haven't heard the last of this.
I'll order the merchant caravans to get back on the roads immediately.
Are we sure that's a good idea? We can't be sure the threat is really over.
I was wondering how long it would take you to get here. Didn't Astara instill you with a sense of urgency about this mission? She must be getting tender-hearted after all these years. Yes, I say so. I find life to be a complicated series of pranks and pratfalls. Besides, this is your mission. I'm only here to observe and offer assistance if you get in over your head. Speaking of which, try not to get captured or killed today. No, that would be boring. You start murdering the sermonizer's priests while I take on the real challenge. I'll locate her hiding spot. Then I'll find you so we can kill her together. That will put the fear of the Brotherhood and the Kvatch people. Be stealthy or slaughter everyone that gets in your way. Whichever works best for you. They all wind up with time to dip our daggers in sermonizer blood. Watch your back, new blade.
I hope to be done here soon.
Only the finest wares here.
Murder is a filthy business in the eyes of Akatosh.
The champions of the Kavach Arena, the Order of the Hour!
You brute! Someone get the guard!
Our quarry cowers in her family's estate outside Kavach. I'll meet you there, New Blade. And if you really want to impress the matron, kill a few more sermonizers along the way.
Mara, someone help!
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done here.
No order of the hour? Huh. Follow me, New Blade. New Blade, come quietly and listen. Our quarry stirs below.
Grand Sermonizer, have you discovered the location of the sanctuary yet?
Unfortunately, this assassin expired before revealing anything useful.
I'll capture another. Try not to kill this one before we learn the location of the Dark Brotherhood's lair.
Lord Akatosh, hear our prayer. And just prepare the body, like so.
Who is that black-armored warrior? Some kind of mercenary? Now's our chance. Follow me. She tortured Simbar. Such an insult to the family cannot stand. At least he knew how to hold his tongue. What foul magic is this? New Blade, beware. I feel so weak. I can't move.
Two assassins? I didn't know they came in pairs. With the proper motivation, he will reveal the location of the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. Black dragon in my ancient kind, but I don't know. This is unexpected. but I refuse to die here.
Who comes from you first? Sithis or Tall Papa?
Tarnik, are you planning to just lay down and die?
They knew we'd come for Simbar. Trapped his body with some kind of foul death magic.
Get up, you milk drinker! Sithis still has work for you to do. Initiate. The Grand Sermonizer is yours. I'll get Tarnik home.
Defend me, Knights of the Order of the Hour! Show this assassin the true power of Akatosh! Trust in Akatosh! Let the Dragon God guide your strikes! Murder me if you must! It won't save your Dark Brotherhood!
Ha! That's not a stew pot. It's my laundry.
Seems I'll need to use something harsher than words to deal with you. The Black Dragon will need to pay for striking a servant of Akatosh. Lord
It's not my gold, but I'd suggest you get... Moonhold's a nice place to visit, but, well, you know. I do get a little homesick on occasion. A night of dusky beauties and Sujama scrib jelly shots are hard to come by on the Gold Coast. Here, save a little for your next visit.
Kor brought Tannik home injured but alive. He told me you went after the Grand Sermonizer. Tell me, has the deed been done? Simbar was one of our best. To allow himself to be captured like that. I didn't think that either the Grand Sermonizer or the Order of the Hour was capable of such a feat. Why go to all that trouble, I wonder? Black armor. I've heard rumors of such a warrior. But to seek the location of our sanctuary, it appears we're at war with an unknown adversary. I need to think about this. By the way, Tannik woke up and asked to see you.
Don't worry, Tannik. A cask of mead, and you'll be back on your feet in no time.
Yeah, your mead tastes like bee vomit. I think I'll pass.
Oh, Tannik, I hate that this happened to you.
You worry more than the matron, Hildegard. I'll be as good as new before you know it. Ah, the new blade has arrived. Give us the room if you would, Kor.
Certainly, Tannik. But I still expect you to be completing contracts again in a few days.
I'll do my best not to disappoint you.
Take your time, Tannik. I am going to go say a prayer for your quick recovery.
Kor and Hildegard mean well, but they're worse than a couple of mother hens. You're alive. Does that mean the Grand Sermonizer is no longer with us? We're not certain what kind of magic the Grand Sermonizer placed upon Simbar's body. But I'd be dead too, if not for you and Kor. I'm indebted to you both. And I'll make sure that everyone remembers Simbar's bravery. He refused to give up our secret, no matter what the Grand Sermonizer did to him. It does make me wonder about the warrior who was able to defeat him, though. Simbar could easily best me in a fight, and that warrior bested him. If you encounter her again, don't underestimate her skills and abilities. She's hunting the hunters, and that's a game I have no desire to play. A chance to beat your record. How many of the Sermonizer's priests did you murder anyway? Seriously, New Blade, stay sharp out there. The roots of our trouble stretch deep below the soil. Things are gonna get worse, my friend. Mark my words.
Simbar's dead. Do you really think I want to talk to you right now?
A good showing, slaying the Grand Sermonizer. A pity Simbar paid for his failure with his life. Keep your blades sharp and your wits sharper. Otherwise, we may see a similar end to your story. Even so, I have recorded it all. For posterity, of course. I felt no particular emotions concerning him whatsoever. Not all of us form attachments so easily. I care about performing my duties under the shadow of Sithis. That includes following the tenets. I aid my brothers and sisters when I can. Beyond that, I'd rather not say. For another time, perhaps. At present, I suggest you focus on your contracts. Take care getting too personal with your brothers and sisters. Attachments can become a distraction.
Have you come to hear the will of our Night Mother? Yes, praise Sithis. The Black Sacrament has been performed and we have a new target. Before I give you the name, I would like to propose a challenge. An opportunity to demonstrate your prowess. Indulge me, and I will reward you. My challenge is, of course, a secondary concern. As long as the target dies, the sacrament is fulfilled. Your target waits in Trader's Cove. Fortuitous. It seems there's some kind of party going on in that cave. Slaying revelers is ever so satisfying. You'll be seen as a trespasser there. So if you want to avoid a bounty, then you should avoid being seen. Fear is one of the Brotherhood's greatest allies, but we treasure silence as well. Show me that you are the master of quiet dread. Complete your task without alerting the residents of Trader's Cove to your presence. The Night Mother's children must be as swift as they are deadly. Like the strike of a coiled serpent. With that in mind, I challenge you to complete your task before the Cove Overseer arrives. The Brotherhood is not without mercy. Some of our targets are given a quick and painless death. Others? Well, our kindness has limits. Your quarry must die in agony. Use your most lethal poisons, and you will be richly rewarded. But we have a slight snag. The client who sent us after this target also mentioned that he was having trouble with a nosy chronicler. I want you to kill 2 Gwa with 1 stone, as the saying goes. Kill the chronicler, Gion Alani. An orc forgewife named Map Grolabesh. Quite a mouthful, that. Apparently, she conspired with her fellow wives to slay their chief husband in his bed. It went poorly. He managed to kill all of them, save 1. Slay this orc.
The guards should arrive at any moment, trespasser.
Someone call the guard! There's an intruder on the loose!
You should have left when you had the chance. Guards!
Since you won't leave, I've summoned the guards. sent for the guard.
Guard! Intruder! Trespasser!
Your task is clear, Initiate. Have you dispatched your victim, Initiate? Well done. What a... Excellent. The Night Mother will be pleased.
The litany has begun. The listener said you would come to me. The listener sent me to deliver the litany of blood. I placed it before the Night Mother's shrine. She said the book is meant for the killer who tasted death. While that could refer to anyone in the sanctuary, I believe she intends it for you. A test, perhaps? A message, most certainly. Your brothers and sisters have gazed upon it and seen nothing but blank pages. They found it to be comforting, calming, but totally empty. Perhaps your eyes will see something more. Go and look at the litany of blood. If you see nothing, then you aren't the one I supposed you to be. The listener sent me to deliver the litany of blood. That's all you need to know, and more. Tell me, assassin, so the listener was right. Tell me, what did you see? What a blessing you've received. The Night Mother has chosen you to fulfill the litany of blood. Let me ask you this. Did the passages make any sense to you? Of course. The targets must be marked in some way. Easier than I would make it, but who am I to question the listener? It's clear to me that you must decipher the Litany of Blood and kill the targets inscribed on its pages. What else would a book provided by the listener contain? Determine each target and assassinate them. Beyond that, the will of Sithis isn't for you or I to question. Your task won't be easy, but the listener has faith that you will succeed. You've been given a sacred duty. Perform it well and bring honor to the Night Mother and your sanctuary, assassin. Your brothers and sisters would kill to have been chosen for such a task. There are no wrong people. The Dread Father welcomes every soul you send him, aside from your brothers and sisters. Obey the 5 tenets, and you have no fear of invoking the wrath of Sithis. The listener required someone special for this task, but the Black Hand wasn't sure who to assign it to. The Night Mother always provides, though. You can read the litany. I'm sure there are clues among its words. Did you have a brush with death? It would fit, and it would explain your special sight, the reason you can read the litany. The last part is easier to interpret. Make ritual offerings with your sacred blade. The assassin's blade you were given access to when you were initiated. The Blade of Woe. It's a symbol and a sacred instrument, the will of Sithis made manifest. I'm sure the blade will play an important role as you complete the litany.
Eager to prove your worth, Initiate?
They say the Hist weeps with happiness when an Argonian hatches. How can a tree weep?
What nonsense. Everyone knows the Hist isn't a tree.
Oh, maybe it's a giant Argonian dung pile. Now who's the silly one?